It is October 11, 2024, when I'm recording, and it's a nice day with sunshine, and hurricane from United States have make much wind here in Sweden. But it is not so cold outside. It's okay to walk out with a jacket. No snow here. I live in the south of Sweden, very close to Denmark. And it have going on much things, and I have got a home care. It's a woman that is coming here and clean my home, but it's only 3 hours per month, so it's not much, because I need her to go out with the trash and before she start to clean my home, and then of course take trash away when she leaving. And I need to have her coming here every week, so it's only 45 minutes when she is here. So I need to have more hours because I don't want to it should grow bad again, because today I got the bill from the cleaning on my home, and it's very much money. I could never have afforded it if it wasn't you that have sent me money. You make me could pay the cleaning. With my small retirement, I have not could pay that bill. So I am very, very thankful that you do this, and you know God knows who it is that sending me money. So I have not got any support money this month, and it's very tight with the money, because now again the woman that come and cleaning, she wanted me to buy a vacuum cleaner. It's very strange this, that she says she's not allowed to take any brush for the floor. She only have to work with the vacuum cleaner, because that's the rules they have. So it's very needed to have a real good vacuum cleaner. And my vacuum cleaner is not old one, because I hate to do vacuum cleaning. So I prefer to brush my floor. And but it is something wrong with it. And it was when this man come to my home that I have paid for to clean. And then I found out he was pure evil person. So I I didn't let him come back again. But he vacuum cleaning, and he vacuum cleaning everything. And those few times I vacuum cleaning, I take a brush first to take away the most of the filthy on the floor, and then vacuum clean. But he took everything, so it's stop in the vacuum cleaner. And so that is money that I have to pay with those money that I have got in support. And I think she's coming today. It's Friday. She's coming, and because she said that if she got money from me, she is going to buy a vacuum cleaner and bring it back here for me, because she have a car today from her job, so she can do that. And so I am not sure that she's coming today, but I wait because today is this week, is it a lower price, a bargain to buy vacuum cleaner. So it's good if she is coming here today and buy a vacuum cleaner. But it is about $400 to buy a good vacuum cleaner. And then it is about $1,000 for to pay the cleaning. So it's much money for me, not for everyone, but for me that I have the lowest money in retirement, because I have been working 25 years only for God and not for thinking about my retirement and working for people. I have not done it, only a few times. In the United States I was working, and when I come back to Sweden I didn't get any job. They didn't want me to come to the worker that office where you can see what work there is to ask for hire, and they blocked me there, so I couldn't get any job when I come back to Sweden. So I have been working 25 years for God and not have any money that I get for my retirement. And before that I was at home and take care of my children. Before God come. And of course God have been the whole time, but I didn't know him before year 2000. And I wanted to talk about first I want to say that the doctor is something wrong with my doctor now. Something stop it to get help with my body. But at least it start to be that I get help in my home. And I should get a nurse coming to my home and take care of my legs also. But what I wanted to talk about today is that it's about reading the Bible in the spirit and truth. And it means the truth is in the spirit. That's why I have this contact with the spirits, because it's the truth. The Bible is like an ordinary book that you can read it in many ways, a book. And it's the same with the Bible. It can be read in many different ways, depend on who is it preaching, who is it that tell you what is the truth in the Bible. But the Spirit is always telling the truth when it's hit you. So that's why I have got so many episodes, because they want to teach you the Spirit. And now it was about this with Noah and the ark. And it was only 8 people on the ark. That's what the world started with after the flood. And so it's in a spirit way. It's symbolic and spirit way. Is it? That's the only few people that will be saved in when it's the big wave is coming. And so there is not many. That's why is it so hard to get people to join me in this education I get from the spirits. So it was Noah and his wife, and then their 3 sons, and the 3 sons have each had a wife. So the wife was not born from Noah descent. It was coming from the outside. And as we have this world we live in today, that is very evil, it must have been one at least on the ark, in the ark, that was evil. And you that have lived a long time, a long life, or been out much, you know how easy it is to fool a man to marry. And that could have happened with Noah's sons. that someone petite, beautiful, every dream, the girl of their dream, is coming and look perfect from the outside, but inside they were not so good. They were evil, and that's why even if the flood, the water is coming and kill all the people, those other that was not on the ark, they started with evil again. So the world didn't go clean, and I think that's why God regret that he had done this, because he saw that it was not going good, because Noah's sons, one or all of them, they choose what they saw from their eyes. They didn't choose them from the spirit way to see it. They use their worldly eyes to choose the wives, and that's why it didn't go clean. And Noah Ark, it's impossible that all the animals could have fit into the ark. It was man. It was all animals, man and female sort, but it was also in another place in the Bible. It says that those clean animals, they should be 7 of them, and it's many clean animals that should come into the ark, and it's impossible to do it in the worldly way. The ark is a spirit thing. It's something coming from the outside of earth. And for me, is it really clear that the ark was a spaceship, and the animals that come with the ark was not like living. They have not been born yet. It was cells. It was maybe in a DNA way, but they were not a living creature in that way, that they were born and had those big bodies. Dinos was very, very big, and elephants are big, and giraffe, their long neck, and should fit in there. And it is impossible to see it in clean eyes. It is symbolic and in a spirit way we should understand it. And that's what it's on its way to be. That only 8 can be, but I think that in a spirit way it is it's math about how many people there were on earth in that time and how many there is today, and divided it so it be equal, and then knowing how many there is going with the spaceship, Ark spaceship, and it's much more than 8. And that is about this, that it makes sense for me that it is impossible to have living animals in that way that we can see them. And so it maybe was lots of eggs, but the eggs must not crack to hatch. Can't do that in that time when they were waiting for the water to come off so they could walk on land again. And it took many days. I think I have not read it, but maybe it was 40 days, and that's a long time for egg to stay as it is. And then when they go on land, the egg was cracked, and there come real birds out from the egg, and other animals that is in egg. And it is the same with I come back to that many times about Jesus going into Jerusalem, and it was his coming. It's his coming back. It's talking about, and the people, when he come to riding on I don't know, I don't remember now in English, but it was this baby of a donkey that have those young donkeys have not been used to have someone on their back that ride them. They have been walking with their mother for a long time. That's kind of animals it should be, and we need to think about the donkey was not a donkey. It's symbolic about someone that doesn't know those things that the world think they know. But this innocent animal, she or he couldn't know those things. It was a clean one that Jesus come upon. and that's the donkey was not. It's an animal, and it's a human that Jesus is coming on and lead it to where it should go. And going into Jerusalem, I have been to Jerusalem 4 times now, and I have not paid with my money. It's God that have given me those money to could travel to Jerusalem, because I have not been working. I have not got those money so I could travel if God have not given me. It is very hard to understand this for people. They think I have lived my life like they have done, and it's not. It's very rare what I have going through. And maybe it's the only one, but I don't want to say that. Maybe, I say, instead. It's better to say that. So, I am really out of money. But it is to coming back to where I was before I started with the podcast. And maybe I need to go there to get back those memories when I didn't have so much money. But I can manage it because I still have food from that when the Spirit told me to store food. And so I don't need to go and buy any food for me. I have those. I have still those food in cans, and they are not too old yet, so I can eat that when I'm out of money. And that's why they told me to store food like that, because I didn't know that it should be so very expensive to eat food like it is today. So I'm very thankful that I learned to store up. It's not those canned goods. They go old, but in the COVID-19 time, I buy new things. I change it. I eat up those old stuff, and then I buy new. So I think it's to 2027 like that I have to eat, but it's not so much vitamins in canned goods, so it's needed to have extra like buy vitamins, minerals, but it's okay for the stomach to be full of and not poison in it. So it's going okay here. I manage it, but it should not be those bills. I can't handle those big bills. I have told the government that I can't pay. I don't have that kind of money. So they need to stop the bills to come in here. That is extra bills. And it's hard. It is hard just now because it's so much criminals things going on with the old people. Yesterday I got a telephone call, and the young man was very fast in his talking. I should not have taken that call, but I was waiting for my doctor to call me. So I didn't pay attention to what it was when I say hello in the phone. And I never say my name. I only say hello to start with. So they didn't know who I am more than the telephone number. And they say they wanted to like statistic for health care, if I had some health care. But I told him that I waited for a telephone call, so I can't talk to you, I say. And he slammed the telephone in my ear. So it was really this try to take money from me. So today we need to be very careful, and it's going on with all people. Like I am an old woman, then is those thieves is special educated to go on old people, but there is also young people that get it with games and lottery and those things. Everyone. And now when it's election in the United States, for example, there is those deep fake. Those it's not those real people. I have seen it many times of those that America is going to vote about the new president, and it's fake news, fake deep news. They do, and it's very hard to see, but I say check around those people on the side of the people. They have a background that is from internet. It's not a real background. But it's also something that you can see if something extra is there. And then is to know the voice of those people, to not go into fake things. It's very important to know their voice. So I feel sorry for young people. They be so fooled today. But for me, it doesn't matter so much because I have nothing to give them. I have no money, and so it was what I was thinking that I should talk about today, and I'm very thankful if you can help me with some money. God will help me if you don't help me. So I'm not worried in that case because like I say, I have stored up food that my freeze is so full of that I can't take in any food anymore. So I have lots to eat. That's not the problem. It's those other problems that have with the health to do that is terrible. But so far I could manage it because I save those money that I have got in support money. I have not taken those support money to myself in that way. The health problem is the health problem because I have working for God. That's the health problem. Because I have been in so much hard life. I needed to do that to do the work for God. So I couldn't sit in my home and take care of myself. I needed to go away from Sweden and go to United States to learn about God. And then I did very much work in United States. I was preaching in the churches many times. And I met people on the street where I lay hand on and heal them. And that make me become sick today. So you need to understand that it's not my own problem. It is about the consequence of working for God. But in that way, I have told you many times, I could not say no. When God came and took me out from Sweden and took me out from my home and work and everything, I couldn't tell him, no, I don't want that. I had to follow him. So thank you for listening, and thank you for the support you give me. By even if you don't have money to send, but you can help me in that way that you spread it out that there is this podcast. You can do commercial for this podcast for me. I'm very thankful for that because I wanted people to understand the spirit world and God. Thank you, and God bless you.